a coil of a resistor and a resistor have a 160 volt voltage across them. When connected in series to a 240 volt 60 hertz source, if they draw a 1 ampere current from the source, what is the resistance of the coil? A resistor, then coil. Okay. So dito daw 160 volts. May resistance. Tapos current na 1 ampere. So yung 1 ampere na yan, mag-upload din hanggang doon. So yung voltage dito sa coil ay 160 volts din. Okay. So do not confuse. Pag inad mo yan ay 320. May angle yan. Yung dalawang yan. Itong isa pwedeng angle 0. Yung isa ay may angle siya, yung coil. So yung voltage dito 240 volts. 60 hertz. Ang tinatanong yung resistance ng coil. Okay. So, pwede na nating masolve si R. Kasi mayroon siyang voltage, 160 volts divided by 1 ampere. So, 160 ohms. Yung impedance ng coil is 160 over 1 also. That is 160 ohms. Okay. So yung impedance, say total is equal to 240 divided by 1. So 240 ohms. Yung Z coil is square root of RC squared plus XC squared. Equation 1. Ito nung ZT naman, magko-combine ito. Okay? So square root of R or 160 plus RC, then the quantity squared plus XC squared. Okay. Ito yung equation 2. Pag in-square natin, 1 squared, 2 squared. Equation 2 squared, then minus 1 squared. Ano yung magiging equation? Square natin yan. 240 squared minus 160 squared equal to 160 plus RC squared plus XC squared. Ito yung equation 2 dito sa left side, right side. Then minus ito, RC squared plus XC squared. Ayan. Okay. Kaya ano yung magiging value? Mawawala si XC. So yung equation will be 240 squared minus 160 squared is equal to 160 plus RC, then the quantity squared minus RC squared. Pwede nang shift solve. 240 squared minus 160 squared, alpha equals 160 plus alpha x, then the quantity squared minus alpha x squared, shift solve. So 20. Yung value ng RC ay 20 ohms. Okay, next, 45. A single-phase 7.46 kilowatt motor is supplied from a 400 volt 50 Hz AC mains. If its efficiency is 85% and the power factor is 0.8 lagging, find the reactive component of the input current. Yung reactive component of the current is the imaginary part. For single phase, motor, yung current equal to the power output over the voltage line times the efficiency times the power factor. Then angle, kung laging negative, arc cosine of the power factor. Laging. Okay, substitute the output power is 7.46 kilowatts, so times 10 to the 3 divided by line voltage 100 times the efficiency 0.85 times the power factor 0.8. The angle will be negative arc cosine of the power factor 0.8. So the resulting so i-complex natin mode 2. 7.46 exponent 3 then divided by 400 times 0.85 times 0.8, then angle negative shift cosine 0.8. So yung imaginary part, ito siya. Yan yung reactive component. This is letter A. Next, a capacitor is rated 100 kVAR, 380 volts, 50 Hz. What will be its rating B at 60 Hz, 220 volts? Okay, yung Q reactive power. This is equal to voltage squared then divided by XC. Capacitor is rated at 100 kVAR, 380 volts, 50 Hz. So voltage squared, XC is 1 over 2 pi omega C. So that will be omega C B squared. Or that will be 2 pi FC B squared. So yung Q ay yung 2 pi saka C, parehas lang. Okay? So Q1 is K times F1 V1 squared. Q2 is equal to K F2 V2 squared. Okay, constant to K. Yung 2 pi times C. Q2 all over Q1 is equivalent to F2 over F1 multiplied by V2 squared over V1 squared. So Q2, the rating will be F260, F150 times V2 squared, 220 squared. V1 is yung naunang voltage, 380 squared times yung rating niya sa una, 100 kbar. So therefore, the value of Q2 is equal to 60 over 50 multiplied by 220 squared divided by 380 squared, then times 100. So that will be 40.222 or 40.222 kbar, or approximately equal to 40 kbar. Letter B. A 3 horsepower, 120 volts, 60 Hz induction motor operating at 80% efficiency and 0.866 lagging power factor is to be used temporarily with 240 volts, 60 Hz source. What resistance in series with the motor will be required for the motor to have 120 volt across its terminals at full load? For the induction motor, so how do we represent an induction motor? In terms of resistance, inductance, capacitance. So it is a series resistance and inductance. So R then L. What resistance in series with the motor will be required for the motor to have 120 volts across? Okay, so 120 volts muna siya. 60 Hz. 3 horsepower. So yung current dito ay 3 horsepower, power output divided by voltage line 1 times the efficiency times the power factor. Then yung angle niya negative arc cosine of the power factor. Okay. So the current will be P out 3 horsepower, 3 times 746 divided by 120 times the efficiency 0.8 times the power factor 0.866. Angle negative arc cosine of 0.866. So the current will be equal to 3 times 746. Kunin muna natin yung mga parameters na pwede natin madraw, like resistance and inductance or inductive reactance. So ang angle dito negative shift cosine 0.866. So shift 23. Angle negative 30, 26.9197. 26.9197. Angle negative 30. Okay. So amps. So what will be the impedance of the induction motor? Yung voltage divided by I. So 120 angle 0 divided by 26.9197. Angle negative 30. So yan, in rectangular. Kasi kailangan natin naka-extract yung R at saka XL. So inverse natin to times 120. So ang value niya ay 3.86. Yung resistance, tapos yung inductive reactance ay 2.229. So kapag sa mag-series na yung dalawa, ito yung unknown resistance, as ito naman yung resistance ng induction motor 3.8604. Ito plus J 2.229. Tapos 240 volts, 60 hertz. Okay? So that the motor will work at 240 volts, 60 hertz source with a series R, the current here should be forced to 26.9197. Yung current na yan ay dadaan pa rin dito. So if that's the case, the impedance for the second case is 240 divided by 26.9197 is equal to 240 divided by 26.9197 equals 8.9154. Magko-combine yung R na to at saka yung resistance ng induction motor that comprises the Z2. Z2 squared is equal to R plus 3.8604, then the quantity squared plus yung X na 2.29 squared. So equal yan sa dito. So ano yung value ng R? Square natin yan. Square, then minus 2.229 squared, square root, then minus 3.8604. Ang value niya 4.772. 4.772. I-square natin. Yung ilalagay natin doon. Square nyo muna. So letter B yung sagot. An inductive load draws a current of 6 amperes at 0.8 power factor from a 200 volt 60 hertz source. If a capacitor of 5 times 10 to the negative 5 farad is connected in parallel with the load, what is the overall power factor? Ito yung isang load. Then ito naman yung capacitance. So yung current dito 6 angle negative R cosine 0.8. So yung current dito sa IC is E divided by negative J XC, or E divided by negative J 1 over omega C. Itong 1 over negative J, IJ. Yan. So ito IJ, itong omega C, will be multiplied at the numerator. Omega C times the voltage E. So therefore, this will be J times omega 2 times 60 times C. 5 times 10 to the negative 5. Then times the voltage, 208. What is the value of the current at the capacitance? 120 times pi times 5 exponent negative 5 times 208. So negative J 3.921. J 3.921. Okay. So pag nakuha natin yung IT, yung value niya saka yung angle, positive or negative, pwede na natin makuha yung power factor. So yung IT is equal to I1 plus IC. I1 is 6 angle negative arc cosine 0.8, then plus J 3.921, then shift to 3. 6 angle negative shift cosine 0.8, then plus 3.921 J shift to 3. So ito yung magiging result. Express your answer in polar. Okay, the resulting angle is 3.826. So that will be the phase angle between the voltage and the current. So therefore, the power factor is simply cosine of 3.826. I think it's almost equivalent to 1. Cosine of 3.826. So 0.998. So this will be rounded up to 1 or unity. Next, 49. Single phase motor taking 30 amperes from a 220 volt 60 Hz supply, power factor being 80%. What value of capacitor in microfarad connected across the circuit will be necessary to raise the power factor to unity? Okay, let's draw the circuit. Laging so series R L, then capacitance. So what value of the capacitor in microfarad connected across the circuit will be necessary to raise the power factor to unity? So yung current dito is 30 angle negative arc cosine 0.8. So ano yung IRL? 30 angle negative arc cosine 0.8. So ito ay parallel resonance. So 30 angle negative shift cosine 0.8. 24 minus J 18. Okay? So yan, ay 24 minus J 18. So that the circuit will be having a unity power factor. Wala siyang imaginary. Etong negative J8 ay i-compensate nito. So magiging J18. So yung IC is 18. Again, this is omega C times the voltage line. So what will be the capacitance? Therefore, is equivalent to 18 divided by omega 2 pi times 60, then times the line voltage, 220 volts. Capacitance needed to have a unity power factor will be 18 divided by 2 times pi times 60, then times 220. So 217 microfarad. Okay, so letter C. So mawawala ito. Pag inad natin, walang imaginary part yung current. Angle 0 siya. So mako-compensate lang yan kung positive J18 ito. Kasi negative J18 yung imaginary part nung current dun sa motor. So number 50. A series RLC circuit has a resistance of 10 ohms and an inductance of 40 times 10 to the negative 6 henries, capacitance of 60 times 10 to the negative 12 henries. So what is the resonant frequency? Resonance or series RLC yung value ng XL is equal to XC. Okay? So this will be 2 pi FRL is equal to 1 over 2 pi FRC. Pag sinolve natin si FR squared, so magiging 1 over 2 pi times square root of L times C. Ito yung formula niya. So what is the resonant frequency? Ito, minsan maraming lumalabas sa board exam. 2 pi times square root of LC. 40 times 10 to the negative 6 henries multiplied by 60 times 10 to the negative 12. So 1 divided by 2 times pi times square root of 40 exponent negative 6 times 60 exponent negative 12. Oh. Mega. Divided by 1 exponent 6. 3.2487. 3.2487 megahertz. So letter B.